Well, hey everybody. Glad to see you back around these parts again, and thanks for joining me this time. Decided to hit up Dishonored. So this is going to be Dishonored Part 1. Not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, we earn 100% trophies or achievements. Play games for fun. Have been for many years. Plan on doing it for many more. So why do I do it? Well, you don't know how often I get asked that question. Almost never. But still, the point stands. I should let you know why I do it. I get it. Sometimes you can't make it over to a buddy's place, or maybe you can't get friends or family over to your place to do some couch co-op, but you want to know an easy way to circumvent that? Pop on one of my videos. Any one of my videos. I do what I call buddy or companion videos, which are videos you pop on in the background in case someone can't make it over, because guess what? I can always make it over to hang out for an hour and a half or 2 hours, however long the video runs for. The great thing is, you can just turn on another video and I'll be sticking around forever. But no. So I figured, hey, that's kind of the angle I want to go with these videos, where it kind of feels like we're sharing a couch together and just hanging out, passing time, having laughs, and passing gas. We'll be playing good games, we'll be playing bad games, we'll be playing new games, we'll be playing old games, and all the things and games in between. So that's kind of why I do it. And there's other reasons, but you don't want to hear those, they're boring. So sit back, relax for the next couple hours, just consider me your buddy, your pal, your friend, after which, unless you put on another video, we must become mortal enemies once again. Doomed to face off in underground parking garages, wielding large bladed weapons to the music of Queen. At this point, I want to say thank you to some folks out there. You know who y'all are. You're great. Thank you. Genuinely thank you to each and every subscriber. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing these videos. I'd still be playing games, don't get me wrong. It's a hobby. It's one of many. And I enjoy doing it. But wouldn't be doing the recordings. Keep me focused on task and ready to go with it. So, this is how great y'all have treated me in the past couple years. I promise this. As long as one of you sticks around, I'll keep doing videos. I'll make that deal with you. And drive by Rubneck and Beers, howdy. I'll have a recommendation this time. Other than maybe play Dishonored 2. More of a question. With how popular this was, why did we never get a movie? They made an Assassin's Creed movie, of all things, and that thing was boring as crap, and I don't like those games. Not due to lack of trying. I played 2 Assassin's Creed games. I played 2 because my buddy was like, "Oh man, you gotta play it, it's so great." And I was like, it's okay. Can I go back to Infamous now, where I have superpowers and a multitude of abilities and, you know. Anyways, and then I played Origins because I got it with my graphics card, so it came, or not even, it wasn't even a graphics card. I got it for the mic that I'm using, the Blue Yeti. And, yeah. I got a Blue Yeti in this for like, in Assassin's Creed Origins for like $60. Anywho, I like the Egyptian setting. I didn't really care for the gameplay. I hated that stuff wherever you go into, what was it, the Animus, is it? Is that what the kids are calling it? Where you go into like the future or something, and you play boring characters you don't care about. It's like, if I wanted to play them, why don't you make a game based around them? Don't get me wrong. I get it to an extent. That was the twist ending at the end of Assassin's Creed 1, and that's fine there. Story element-wise, perfectly fine. But when you make me have to play through that stuff. No. Anyways, we're not here to talk about how much I hate Assassin's Creed. Might be one of my top 10 least favorite video games. Genres. Or series, whatever. We're here to play Dishonored. A game I have not played according to my Steam stuff in like 11 years. 12 years, 13 years, around there. It's about time. We'll do hard. I'll do hard just for you, okay? Alright, you have just returned from a journey of several months, visiting the other nations in the Empire to ask for aid in dealing with the rat plague. You must deliver their diplomatic response to the Empress, whom you serve as Lord Protector.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else, and the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you. The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace. Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home and bring good news.
Steady hand. That's it. Watch it. Cast off line. Casting off. We're away.
This is another one, much like BioShock.
Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has
I
news
had
for the Empress.
zero interest in. I was like, all right, whatever.
A long way to bring bad news.
Planet,
The sailors
yeah, I
say there's
enjoyed
a
it
curse
enough.
on us. Black magic.
All the others.
Superstitious. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague.
This game was extremely well lauded when it released.
Ho there! We're going up. Sealed. Ready. Turning on the pipes. And she's rising.
I don't remember too much of this. But it's a good
Shut her down. The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
Alright, I'm gonna say this. Having come from BioShock into this generation of gaming, PS3 era, I think was probably the last solid generation. Because we got games that had pretty unique aesthetic style choices. Think of BioShock, think of this, think of Left 4 Dead. I don't know, and one of my criticisms for more modern gaming is everything looks the same. I don't mean the characters or even the environments. It's just, it all looks the same because it seems like everyone's using the same engine and the same, every time you use the same engine for the same type of game, a third-person action game, they all look like they're the same. Like they have a, I don't know, film of gloss just covering them. Maybe there's something to that. Maybe, I don't know, I haven't been following the developer scene for a while. Don't get excited, folks, just Rebel. But maybe there's been a decrease in companies using their own software in program or engines like they used to. Maybe that has something to do with it. And I'm going to tell you straight up, I know it sucks and it's a money sink, but we need to get away from that then, because, yeah, most of these modern games, I just look at them like, I can't tell if this is Call of Duty or God of War at this point. A little bit of facetiousness in there, but hopefully you get the spirit of what I'm complaining about. Alright. I did this for you, by the way.
It's been good traveling with you, Corvo.
Put it on hard for you, dear viewer. Anyways, when I explore good games, I explore bad games, old games, or new games. What I do is I play them out of the box, or O-box as I call them. And that is basically, how many times have you watched a video of someone playing a game? Maybe your favorite YouTuber.
Viewership's moving along the river now, with the plague and all.
Or whoever. You know, some of those minor ones. Or a streamer, or whatever. You're like, oh man, that looks great. I'd love to play Prototype. Man, that'd be a great game to play. My favorite YouTuber and or streamer is playing it, and it looks amazing.
Corvo, she's
and
waiting.
it's cool.
You should go see the Empress.
Only to buy the game, go to download it, and then realize you have to jump to 30 years to get to work. So, whether it's XCOM, or Declassified the Bureau, or Alpha Protocol, or the Saboteur, or half a dozen other games that I've done, I will show you the process on how to fix the problems that I ran into. And I also do not edit my content. It's completely unscripted and totally unprofessional. The reason I don't edit is because I believe mistakes are the spice of life. Right? I long ago abandoned the idea of being embarrassed for looking or sounding like an idiot. I just embrace it.
The pressure was too low. All these
Just don't do anything crazy.
So yeah, for this game, all I did
And we don't know what the hydraulics can do.
was download the game.
There's a time to try something. It's now.
And it booted up.
Fair voyage, sir.
What is that? Oh, I guess it's just like stand on top. And that's nice of them to give you that option. If I remember, this had something to do where it was basically kind of like a Thief. I don't know if y'all are familiar with the Thief series of games, but they were pretty fun.
Hello, sir.
They were a lot more stealth oriented. I will probably not be playing this stealth-like. Because outside of certain games, I'm not really a big fan of stealth. Mark of the Ninja, amazing stealth game.
Her Majesty is waiting in the pavilion.
The Spy Master is with her, but she'll want to see you right away.
And the
Oh, you're back.
Tenchu games. Minus the one on Wii, that one was
Can you tell
terrible.
me about your trip, please? Were there any whales? Wait, let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master. Okay, here we go. Did you see any monsters while traveling to the other isles? My nanny says the big ocean's full of them. But I think she only says this.
The Lord Spy Master is with her, but she said to show you right in.
What is crouch? Is there a crouch? Okay, it's B. Oh, I like that little animation. In the bottom left. This was a Bethesda game, wasn't it?
Let's see if you're still good at this. I'll hide my eyes and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find you. Okay, I'm going to count to 10. Find a place to hide.
Alright. Can I...
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I mean, I don't know, man.
9, 10. Here I come.
Do I let her find me? That's usually what I used to do when I played hide and seek with the kids. My nephews, nieces. Oh, crap. Just let them win.
Find you.
Because it would get really upset if I didn't.
Okay, well, somewhere else then.
Oh,
I
she
see
got me.
you. Did you really think you could hide there? Let's play one last time, please, Corvo. Okay, and find a better hiding place this time. I'll count to 10.
I don't remember this at all.
1,
I'm just gonna hide in the same damn place.
3, 4,
No, this time I ain't moving.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here I come.
I used to get in so much trouble. I'd be like, alright, you guys hide, I'll count, and I'll look for you. Maybe like an hour later, and then I'll just hear them get, you know, someone will come being, did you say you're gonna play hide and seek with them? I said, yeah. Well, they said they've been, you know, they were hiding for half an hour, and I was like, oh yeah, that was by design. Oh, man.
Okay, you win. We should go now, so Mother can see you too. Run with me! While you were gone, Mother seemed very sad. I think she
Man, the
missed
way I
you.
describe it makes me seem like a jerk. I was, and I am a bit of a jerk, but I mean, I was also good.
Mother told me that your trip was important.
We used to play video
She's been
games
worried.
with them and all that jazz. Go to their school events and do the family
Welcome
thing.
home, Lord Protector. Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been. They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid. A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city.
I
Now
dig the
keep still a
aesthetics.
moment, High Overseer Campbell.
You know what? The game doesn't look too bad. You know why the game doesn't look bad?
I'm not
Because
so
they have
sure
a
that
strong
painting looks like
aesthetic style.
Campbell.
They weren't just banking off
He's in the
of,
pavilion, sir. Her Majesty will be relieved to know you're back with us.
I
graphics.
saw my improvements to the waterlock.
Right, like you can forgive this not looking realistic because look at him.
Leave the worst
Looks
parts
like
of him in
Rasputin.
shadow, but still.
The wrinkles. There's character designs.
It was a fool's errand, Corvo. The plague comes from inside us. We must all strengthen What are you doing? I need the bottle to draw the eye away from Campbell.
Well,
I suppose I can paint him without the cider. Though in truth, he is always close to the stuff.
yeah, I helped you. I helped you to become a better artist.
She'll see you at once.
They're sick people, not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not
All
speak
of
of this
them?
again.
All of that.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
I was doing a bit of a Gary Oldman thing there.
Corvo. 2
Ah,
days
The
early.
guy from Dune.
Full of surprises.
How's
as
Harkon?
usual.
How are you doing today? Or was it not Harkon, Harkonian? Harkonnen.
me, Captain.
What is going on?
We should leave them.
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me. What news have you brought?
Jessamine called. Give the letter.
I hoped that one of the other cities had dealt with this before. Knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point.
Wondering, I can't remember. Was there a pre-order bonus for this at one
They're going
point?
to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a grave.
That was a mask?
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling. Mother is fine. Wait, where are the guards? Who sent them away?
Yeah.
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here!
Yeah, there was a mask. I think it was Dishonored too, it said. Left trigger, right trigger. Okay.
Emily, behind me! Look out! Another one!
Oh no.
Corvo, thank you. If you
First of all, that was
hadn't been
bad.
here-
Second of all,
No more. Not
rumbles
again.
on.
Mommy!
I remember one of the DLCs was pretty good. I think it was this one.
Oh, Mommy!
I think you play as that guy that just stabbed the queen. If I remember. He ended up being like a pretty cool character if I
Corvo, it's all
recall.
coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one who'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
Ward us all. Look at what he's done.
Yes, he's killed the Empress.
That guy's like, yep, totally him.
What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo.
So you know the meaning
Take
of that
him.
word. And once again, kind of like with Bioshock, really solid opening title shot, you know? Coldridge Prison. 6 months have passed since you were accused by the royal spy master of murdering the Empress and conspiring to abduct her daughter, Emily, the royal heir, now locked away in Coldridge Prison. The time of your execution draws near. So what's the difference between an emperor, an empress, a king, and a queen? Right? Oh. Semantics? Maybe. Coldridge Prison, remember? Yeah, remember that. That's a good time. Coldridge.
This is your final
Prison.
chance, Corvo. Sign the
Members.
confession, and let me give you the rights to put your
I like
spirit
that.
at ease.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time.
I might actually have to
Think.
stealth in this stuff.
Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
That combat was not looking
Yes,
easy.
unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak, and that's where we come in.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time, and someone has to take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo. Guards! Take him back to his cell.
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
Oh, that guy seems nice. I'll be right back in a second. Alright, now let's see if we can do something about that dim dare rumble. Off, always off.
Still crying about that Dutch?
Corvo, who we are is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here's the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive there. Plant on the outer door. When the bomb goes off, run, make for the river, and lose yourself in the sewers. You'll find some useful gear stashed there. You're out of the prison guards will leave a weapon. Or one of the prison guards will leave a weapon just outside your cell. And good luck. Need you alive and well for what's to come, my friend.
So many people are coming to the execution tomorrow. On account of Corvo, the one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
You're out.
So it's an
Good for
occasion.
Hey,
Cut
kill a
some
guard
throat.
for me, will
Social
you?
event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his
Let
head
me
chopped.
out. I've got 3 days before they cut my head off.
None of the dogfights.
I'd let you out. Good.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to make...
No, using stealth non-lethal approach has benefits. Fewer rats and weepers. Some people react favorably. The outcome is not as dark.
cruise, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Blow off.
Alright, let's Metal Gear
Tomorrow's
Solid this.
execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved...
I'm definitely not going for a no-kill run. Just getting in the practice. Wonder if I could pick that up off of him. sneaky like.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance.
Press and hold up bumper to quick
Unless-
press skill.
Officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Whale oil tax. Alright. I think there are collectibles and stuff to pick up, but comes approach legend. Okay. So we have 2, right? Yes. Now we have 3. Should have a key now. Right, so you can pickpocket off them. Alright.
Unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
So there's no like light and heavy attacks. That's probably how you block. I was probably doing it non-committally, which is why I kept getting hit. There's a map. Notes, books, audiographs, mission clues, mission items.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Okay, so you can vault over things while crouched as well.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Duty officer report. Corvo's interrogation. Corvo Atano, formerly the Royal Protector, will be brought in for interrogation. This is of utmost importance. The Lord Regent High Overseer Gamble will conduct the questioning themselves. Follow their orders without hesitation. Keep the torture under control. If Corvo dies in his hands instead of getting public execution, the Lord Regent wants, it'll be your head that rolls next. I'll do voices probably next video. You might notice my voice is a bit hoarse. Went to the dentist. All clear and good. Because I brush my teeth and I floss, which I recommend you all do. Yes, I do dip. And I have been dipping for 20 years, but over 20 years, honestly. Again, I take good care of my teeth otherwise.
Corvo's unconscious again. Though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
Alright. Now, I can either read this or read these out loud, y'all, or you can save reading them for yourself if you decide to pick up the game. So, I think we'll go with the latter, huh? I'll read some of it, but not all of it. So, Trials of Aptitude has to do with, I guess, training up the overseers, huh? Remember, this is kind of steampunky. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Ackworth, you lazy slug. Did you patrol the yard?
Sorry, not yet. I was gonna report that boiler leak from yesterday.
Forget it. Just do your rounds. Reports trouble for both of us.
I'm moving.
Oh, we can manually save. Elite. Look at that, 2013. Oh, hey, 722. Oh my god, how many saves did I make? A lot. So I'm a bit of a saveaholic, if you can't tell. It's like I was saving like every minute. And there goes a bit of history, huh? I am a save scummer, so keep that in mind.
Hey.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Rats. Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap.
Oh, there's a slide. Was not expecting that.
Corvo's execution is tomorrow, right? Yeah, but everything has to be set up.
Attention.
Today.
The solitary wing is off limits. Maintenance crews, unless
Everyone did?
accompanied by an
I
officer
really
of
like
the
the
watch.
Empress.
Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
What do we got?
Let me know if you want to take my patrol. You always amuse me.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Okay, I think you found me. You just put your enemy on bound by blocking and prevent them. Now press R to perform a counterattack. Hey, tried to save you. You stuck your nose where it didn't belong. You just look the other way.
I shouldn't be here. Now I'm gonna die for nothing. Burn this place to the ground. Tell Slackjaw I'm in here. He's gotta get me out.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
The color coding is red. Guess for things are going That's right. There's multiple ways to navigate this. Oh, one guy. One guy will not be showing up for work tomorrow. think I did a no-kill stealth run my first playthrough, and then I do believe I did a high chaos run. Oh, that's right, you can put them in here. Or you can hide yourself in there. Why would I do that? We'll make it look like I didn't escape. Oh, wait, maybe I needed to do that. Is an oxygen meter on the right side. Oh, it doesn't auto refill every time you go up. You have to give it a second. Go to sewers. You have escaped Coldridge prison with the help of hidden allies. If you can reach the Wrenhaven River, they promise to aid you in your next move. Yeah, this is one I, once again, kind of just rolled my eyes at when it was announced, and eventually, you know, I did pick it up. And, I remember thoroughly enjoying it. I think the second one has a really cool level. But this one has that DLC I was telling you about, where you play as the guy we saw, who comes into play later a bit more too. And it deals with witches, from what I remember. The outsider walks among us.
He used some kind of explosive to blast his way out. That doesn't happen by accident.
You think he had help? Who'd know how to do that?
Bottle Street gang, man.
Note from a friend. Corvo, if you're reading this, it means our plan worked and you've broken free from Coldridge. One of our contacts has hidden weapons for you somewhere deep in the sewers. Grab the gear and find Samuel. These tunnels dump out in the river. He'll bring you to us. A friend who will meet you soon.
Watch for booby traps. Could be some down here by the look of it.
Good. If we're lucky, one of them will get Corvo.
You're afraid of him? He's Sir Conan. It's all merchants and whores down there.
Kids like you never saw what he was like. I saw him fight 3 to 1 in the practice yard. He's a warrior.
Now this is important because this teaches you a couple things. One, rats are dangerous. 2, you need to hide or dispose of bodies. Then you can use the rats. think it still adds to like high chaos, so. Cannot kill the rat plague. Rats are eating our babies. I better move. Alright, Damien's journal. Man, I only had enough coin to buy half the elixir we need, and even that's all gone now. There's nothing to do but wait. We're very sick, and there's no place above to hide from the city watch. They're breaking into houses all over our district, so we'll stay here and share the last hours together. Our fire will keep the rats away, but they'll inherit the city. Looks like they were right in that book. Go Trek and Felix, right? That Felix wrote. Oh, here they are. Skaven are real. What's that? Coin? Money? I like money. Also, if you're unfamiliar with how I do videos, I do them as if we're sitting on a couch together, hanging out. So I do very casual, laid-back type of gameplay. Unless it's a game I'm really passionate about. RTS games, fighting games. Things of that nature. Yep, I'm bringing you along, buddy, because there might be more rats. If there are more rats, then I need an escape. You're already dead, you won't mind it. Not a bad sewer level, honestly. Most games have terrible sewer levels.
No. Doesn't the elixir prevent it? Maybe. Either way, let's just dump them down there. The rats.
Crap.
Attention, Dunwall.
Yeah, I don't remember any of
The
this.
assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne.
I think I remember.
Has temporarily escaped state custody.
Climb chain.
Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
Oh, climb chains. I thought it was like chaining jumps, right? Or chaining climbing. Alright, we need to make sure we pick up all the shiny bits that we can. Oh crap. Should've saw that coming. In fact, I literally saw that coming. I thought it meant like disarm, not trigger. Which I'm thinking for this Halloween, I might do the Evil Within. That's another game from like this era. Might be worth playing through again. So copper wire is currency as well. You son of a... That was me being dumb. Live and learn, live and learn. Oh, you could have jumped up over this to get to it. Okay, I gotta get smarter. You've got being dumb out of the way. Is that what hit me? Gotcha. Alright, we'll be sneaky and smart. I can do that. I can channel my inner Gork or Mork based upon it. To the Lord Protector, greetings, Corvo, or should I say Lord Protector, as you were known before that title was wrongfully taken from you. We are servants of the Empire and of the True Empress, a group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons crafted for you with the finest materials in the Isles and meet with our man Samuel, near where these tunnels spill into Ren Haven River. All haste and luck. We share a common purpose. You get a little mini crossbow. Little baby crossbow. Yeah, switch sword. Switch dagger. Assign a hotkey to a weapon or power by selecting that item in the quick access wheel and pressing on the D-pad. Press hold up bumper to open the quick access wheel. Select the gadget or value when equipping left hand. Okay. Hemlock essence is also money. Should probably save, huh? Loot. Can I loot anybody else? Jelly. In case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey, get it? Got it? If you want your share, you'll sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month. to your whiskey for the answer. Look to your whiskey for the answer. Alright, well the question is it back here or up there? So I'm gonna cheat for this part, and hopefully I won't have to cheat again. Alright, I see 451. Oh, yep. Wow, that's... not what I was expecting. Okay. Alright, so it is going to be that. I can muscle my way through it. I can cheat. I'll try not to cheat. I do have my cheat sheet up. Dishonored.fandom.com. Wiki safe something or other. That's what we're going with.
He won't get
Ignore the
past me,
timestamps.
Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you duck. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard.
Yeah, right. That's why I always say in movies, like, you know, the people are getting stabbed or something, or snuck up behind, and
Smells like a dead weeper in here.
all that jazz. Just pull the trigger over and over, because even if you're not going to hit the guy with it, shots being fired is going to alert everybody on the base. I'll get out of the way. I do recordings ahead of time because I have a lot of stuff planned.
Just slip into the water, don't come out.
Let me know if you want to gamble on the hounds again. You're such a choffer.
Merman.
Ah, you little bastard.
We're just gonna...
Hey! Assassin! Help! Take it!
Huh. Did you have something I wanted? Okay.
Attention, Dunwalter. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered.
Corvo, over here. Quickly, I'm a friend. I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. Well, they said you'd come out here. I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Alright, old man, let's get going. Okay, hostiles killed 2. Overall chaos low. Ruins, bone charms, outsider shrines. Oh, we didn't find all the coins? Are you kidding me? Man. Alright, let's use this screen to figure out what all that does real quick. Runes. Whalebone. 39 runes are obtainable, but 58 would be needed to upgrade every ability. So that's like upgrade points. Bone charms. Dishonored. Created from whale bones. They are equipables. They give you enhancements. Okay. And Sokolov paintings. I'm opening up cheat sheets for each of these just in case. Each one gives you 300 experience or gold. Alright, let's continue. I'm not doing a perfectionist run or anything of that nature. I'm just playing to play. The Hound Pits Pub. Hidden in an old bar on the river, your new allies have plans to share with you. Meet with the Loyalists' inner circle to learn what they've got in mind. Yeah, I'm digging it so far. Again, I always like that very industrial age England kind of.
Off is dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
And much like with the Bioshock games, I'm kind of surprised they haven't continued with Dishonored as a franchise, because there's multiple kingdoms and stuff. Same old boatman to smuggle you across the river from Coldridge. Prisoner works for an underground movement plus the illegal reign of the Lord Regent has brought you to meet the members of the organization. Okay. Health does not carry over. Or it carries over, it doesn't fill. Yeah, I remember this game being a pretty big deal back in the day. Oh, that's right, there's stuff in here that eats us, right? It eats us. Angry fish. Mysteries of Candissa. Keep of Teeth. Much like Bioshock and a lot of other games at the time, you're kind of limited with the tools you have available at the start. But as it goes on, you'll get new tools available that allow you to explore areas.
Attention all citizens. Curfew extends from sundown to sunrise unless you are otherwise authorized. Violators will be subject to interrogation and detained when necessary. Remember, the boldest measures are the safest. Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The Old Port District has been added to the evacuation list. The Weeper count for the month of siege has increased. The Lord Regent has decreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and stay loyal.
furnishings had been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which, Wallace, please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
It has been days since our men were dispatched to stash weapons for Corvo in the old sewer. They have not returned, so I can only hope that they succeed in getting the packages delivered. Piero spent considerable time and resources making those things. If I could find a way to mass produce them, the Dunwall Navy would secure its place as a dominant force on the globe. But back to Corvo. Can he actually break out of Coldridge, and if so, will he make his way here? Personally, give him odds of 1 in 5.
Log entry 1-4. Seems we've moved to a new phase. Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. Pendleton's voting block and my military connections. All we've lacked is the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against a previously inaccessible... to the point, we need a man who can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt. And Bob. Is this off? Switch. Switch, where the hell is it?
My, you must be Corvo. I am Lydia, at your service. Your room is upstairs and ready. When they told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral.
Nope. Just old.
Do not attempt to house or care for a friend or family member who shows signs of blood on their and chest area. The only way to help them is to bring them to the City Watch. They will be taken to the flooded district for treatment.
Not as bad as Fallout games, but I will be spending time looking.
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress. I'm sure the Admiral was anxious to meet you. It wasn't easy getting you here.
Welcome to the Hound Pit Pub, sir. How may I help?
Hello, sir. I am Wallace, and this is Cecilia. We have been informed of your arrival and will do our best to stay out of your way while you conduct your business.
Yes. Lydia's a servant here as well.
If I may, I am the personal assistant to Lord Pendleton, and one of the senior servants at Pendleton House, as was my father. Now I am entrusted with this house, the home of the Loyalists.
Okay.
I have never seen the Admiral fail at any venture. If order can be restored to the city of Dunwall, I believe he can do it. If anyone can get your old life back, it's him.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go look around more. Is that a thing? That's a thing. Any more of those things? Doesn't look like it. seems like I'm wasting time. It's because the game does encourage a lot of exploring. Like, how do we get there?
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread downriver, as far as the river mouth and flooded district. Do not attempt to approach or destroy a river crust. Any items recovered from doing so are considered state property.
I don't need to tell you. If the authorities investigated this place, we would be hard-pressed to explain ourselves.
The Admiral served in the Navy under the Empress. But something happened with the Lord Regent that drove the Admiral out. If I understand it right.
Alright. Enough of this lollygagging around like that. No!
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you.
Captain
Until the
Harlock.
Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes, Piero's as much an artist as a technician.
He's an inventor. Help to craft and upgrade equipment.
He's going to be crafting.
Attention all citizens. Curfew extends from sundown to sunrise
we can talk more
unless
when
you
you're
are
rested.
otherwise authorized. Violators will be subject to interrogation and detained when necessary. Remember, the boldest measures are the safest.
Good to have you with us, Corvo. Nothing against the others, but there's no substitute for a man who's done his service for the crown.
Sure thing, buddy.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin.
This guy always had the same tone as like Brad Dourif.
No! This how the tank of whale oil is running. Will you get a new tank from upstairs? Please.
Piero, no, I won't sign off on these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal. Tivian ore? What's wrong with the metals in crystal? King Sparrow feathers. If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy everything you need was paid for by tariff and handed out willy-nilly, but this is my bar or what's left of it. We're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, everything else, so you gotta slow it down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire, special herbs. You need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city's in ruins, so no one's going to miss any of the odd crap you seem to need.
Hold this in place. Be careful. Oil's unstable. When it explodes, there is a terrible mess.
Taking all your crap, man.
That one is empty. A new tank, please.
It's just like background stuff. Sokolov no longer has the upper hand with regard to supplies of oil. The good Admiral has paid for the installation of my system, which will enable me to work in his place. The oil tank dispenser, when activated, will produce an empty vessel for filling. When the empty tank is held near the oil tank refill pump, the magnetic attractor should take the tank lock in correct configuration. Using the lever will begin the refilling process. Once refilling is completed, the tank can be removed and placed in service. Extreme caution must be used in handling full tanks. They are quite unstable. The system is sound and well engineered. It appears that the Greaves Oil Company has done something correctly for once.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure, over too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high-energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time, and then observe them for years if need be, to see if the formulation of energetic substances develop. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities subject to the necessary legal amnesty.
It would be nice. Fill it up. So he has a new one.
Perfect. Now plug it in. Just get it in. Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them.
I bet.
You just hold still. The fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Send the lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Spring razor bullet. Upgrades. Here we go. Here we go. That's good.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should
Normally when I
rest
play,
and
try and do,
sleep well.
I try to upgrade anything that deals with passives before worrying about upgrading, like, combat capability. Because I could always, get better at the game. Always like to do with less in that regard. So, what time is it? How long have we been going for? Hour and a half. Huh. We'll go ahead and call this as a short one. Something's definitely not right. Actually, we'll keep going. But we're almost there. It might not be quite 2 hours, but...
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that men call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
Press left trigger to execute fast, stealthy forward dash your roll unit and move upward, but distance is reduced. It's blink. Okay, so that's used to blink. You cannot save her. Cannot save her. So on and so forth. Emily's letter. Corvo, I'm very sad to say that you're dead like mother, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I don't believe them. Living here is very strange. You don't like it, so please come for me if you can. Jerkfish is more like it. Oh yeah, those guys. And what I liked about this game with segments like this is It wasn't just like a walking simulator. There's actually stuff to do.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo.
I think you come back here a couple
ancient
times.
runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden.
That's pretty brutal, man.
Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
Equipping the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms or runes even through walls. The heart beats and lights up when you're facing a bone charm or rune, and it beats faster as you get closer. The heart will whisper secrets if you press the left trigger while targeting a person or location.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning. All of time is meaningless here. Neither seconds nor centuries. Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky.
Let's try that out. Let's see. What happens if we target that?
The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort and
I don't think it is.
This is the place from which those who dabble in the black arts draw their power. This place is their doom.
There will be a lot of verticality coming into play with this. No. No. No, throw me down. 5, that's good. Picked up a ruin. Room. Alright, once you've collected them, open the journal, go to the power section to exchange them. Seeing the dark ceiling, things through walls, including their fields of vision. Health increase. Jump height is increased, falling damage is reduced. That one should be good. Devouring Swarm summons rats. Wind Blast that can push back and knock down enemies and shatters doors. Slows time down. Allows control of animal targets for short duration. Okay. You want me to... I don't want to use that though.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
Another outsider's mark. Okay, powers, yeah, we know that. What is this? Bone charms provide supernatural effects. Locate them by listening for the song they emit. Is this because of some DLC stuff I did? I have a lot of bone charms. Okay, read capacity in water increased slightly. Wow, I got a lot of bone charms. I don't know why. Alright, it's nothing major. Alright, white rats won't attack you. White rats and mana. Yes. Okay. I guess those are things tied to the DLC. I guess.
Elementary sums. History of the Isles. Geography of the Isles. The Seven Strictures. Litany of Cliff. Sayings of the Overseer. One day we'll get a few new books.
some things have opened up. Is there something around here? Yes, there is. It's over there.
Somewhere in the basement's below.
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why changes?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh.
That pile of
She
wood
has
out
her
there?
hands.
It's a hovel he
They
built
are
from an
raw
old
and
rowboat.
scarred from the wash.
Where does Admiral Havelock bring these people, I wonder?
Such laughter, and they're singing old songs.
I don't think I ever used it for that.
But that's from a happier time.
That's kind of neat.
Work is never done for the lonely servant.
Huh.
Deals are made here, sometimes under the influence of wine, and sometimes the influence is the point of a knife. Before the sun rises, they toss any casualties into the river, men or hound. They all go in. Each and every night the black-eyed outsider visits upon Pierre's dreams.
Havelock stopped in earlier, but I forgot what he wanted. He's waiting to see you.
They top off the wine with river water, but eventually someone swoons. Then fresh bottles are fetched from the cellars.
Get up, get up, get up. Fish. What new rune? Oh, that's right. We have two. It's a currency thing. All right, slows time for short duration. Duration. I'm thinking that one. That's right, you do like this double jump.
Her servant wages will not be enough to fix her father's debts.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Caldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow.
Interesting
take
place
them
for a
apart,
pistol.
piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it.
Kind of
Remember
has
our
like
cause,
a oil
and
painting
strike
look
true.
to it, right?
We're counting on you.
With the shading and stuff, like looking at his face.
Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin.
Bring collected blueprints to Piero, you know, new upgrades to buy.
He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Howl Pits.
Admiral Havelock has seen more corpses than all the rest put together.
Shit, welcome to my world. Wait, who are you?
Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession.
What,
Before you
escaping
became
from
an assassin.
prison? I haven't become an assassin yet. Okay, so let's see. Mission clues. There's an uncle. Okay. So that is one of the main things that made this game really neat. Is there was side missions, right? And you'll see it when we go into the next level, probably in the next video. But there are a lot of games, I've said this, but this game, most importantly for the time, instead of trying to dumb down mechanics and aspects of gaming, they kind of doubled down on it and provided depth for gamers to, you know, mess around with it and actually use their head or use their brain or change their tactics or do one of a myriad of other things, right? So, yeah, look how high we jumped. You definitely want to unlock that as soon as you can. So, we're going to, it's basically hub-based, right? This is the type of game that this is. It's not open world. This is your hub, and then you go out to different areas. And within these areas is kind of like a playground setting, where you have multiple objectives, some major, some minor, some primary, some secondary. That you can yeah, I'll take the room. Choose to do or not to do outside of the primary objectives. And then they also had choice and consequence, which we'll see play out, such as, do we kill everybody we run into? Or do we stealthily go through it? Do we set off any alarms? Do we do it without being caught? So on and so forth. Or do we get caught and then sleep dart everybody we can? It gives players tools, but it doesn't tell players how to play. And that's just a great design decision for a video game. There are times when it's okay to tell players how to play, like Pac-Man or something, right? But yeah, I'm looking forward to it because yeah, I don't remember too much about this one.
Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The Old Port District has been added to the evacuation list. The Weeper count for the month of siege has increased. The
All right,
Lord
everybody, I'm
Regent
gonna call it here. My subscribers, you'll stay awesome. You have an amazing day. Or if you prefer, stay amazing and have an awesome day. Drive by Redneck Computers. Catch you next time. Till then, folks, y'all have a good morning, good afternoon,
through the month of rain.
and good night.
Stay alert and stay loyal.